All right, hello everyone. Here we are setting up for hole number 5. What I'm going to recommend for you guys is that you just kind of put it out into play, and that you at least have, like maybe like a sniper 5 or sniper 4, somewhere in that regard is kind of the earliest sniper you're going to want to use. Otherwise, you're going to have to use something like a Viper, which is only going to change your ring adjustment. So let me just go in here and give you an example real quick. If I was to set up sniper, for example, and I had a 4.3 mile per hour wind, I would go roughly 4.0 rings at max. Now, if I was to switch this out and say switch to my Viper, here you can see 4.0 converts to 2.2 rings. So that's the only thing that's really going to change when if you have to use a Viper versus sniper, you're just going to go about half as many of the rings because the target is twice as large, basically. So that's the way that's going to change. And here we're going to try to use maybe a 1 power ball just to make sure we have enough power to kind of cover our bases so we don't have to go into overpower. But I'm also going to be using
Perfect
sniper,
shot.
so I'm going to set up to do, well, for this shot I'm actually using QB. So let me just manually set up QB real quick. And all I'm going to do is put this into play. Just notice these sound effects are on. I really wish that they weren't. So all I'm going to do is kind of put this into play right over here. And did I type in 4.4? It's 4.0 rings. And nothing fancy here, no curl, nothing. We're just going to basically focus on a precision shot that puts it out into play. Kind of right around the corner here, not really that aggressive. Just basically far enough down here that we're just setting ourselves up for a sniper shot very close to max power. Or close to max. Mid to max club. So that's what I'll do next. Set up my sniper here, power 1 ball. I don't really use elevation on this hole. Let's see how my opponent gets this shot. One of the things that you probably want to do is, try to avoid doing curl shots like this and just instead use, guy almost curled it into the bunker. Instead, just, put it into the center of the circle and maybe use your side spin. Here's 2.7 win, 2.6 rings at max. Here's max, here's min. We're going to try to set up right around here, maybe 80% club or so, 2.5 rings. And I'll try to use the majority of the backspin that I can and just kind of gently roll this down the hill, kind of like this. You can kind of see what my ball guide looks like. Aside from that, I'm just going to go these 2.5 rings from the notebook value that I get after I straighten this needle. There's 2.5 rings, so I'll just pull this down, 2.5. Very centered in the circle. And hopefully I can get this running towards the hole. This fairway is very hilly. It has some undulations, so you can get some really weird hops. It might not work out exactly how you want, but it looks like in this case I was able to get it. So off to a relatively good start here. Got a couple to fall. Got a couple that are right off the lip here. But all in all, you can see this course setup won't be too bad for the rookie division. So hopefully you guys are, getting a nice little walkthrough here, can figure out things as to how you're going to go about navigating some of these holes. Good luck with that 5th hole, getting the albatross. Very easy, straightforward approach. And catch you guys for hole 6 coming up.